At Sarasota from our John Rigling Causeway cam there. A nice Thursday afternoon. Chief Meteorologist Bobby Deskins joins us once again. So what is going on the East Coast here? What do we got?
Well, we've got this storm system. I mean, the view from the Van Wezel, beautiful. Although there are some showers and storms off our coast, but there's not a lot. The view from the East Coast, you could see let's back up. Potential tropical cyclone 16. Right now, winds are only at about 35 miles per hour, but it will strengthen. Right now, the forecast calls for it to go to about, let's say, 60 miles per hour. So what is a potential tropical cyclone? Well, it's basically when technically the Hurricane Center cannot name it as a depression. They can't name it as a tropical storm or a hurricane because the technical aspects of it don't meet that criteria just yet. But they think that it will eventually move up towards land and produce tropical storm force winds. So this kind of gives them a heads up and gives the folks along the coast a heads up so they can issue tropical storm warnings and watches. They have a cone that goes with it, all the normal stuff that goes with a hurricane. So it is just one more way to technically let them issue that cone. All right, let's go over and let's talk quickly about it. It was part of a couple of systems that we're watching. Nigel is up here. It's moving away. This has about a 70% chance of developing. Most of the models do try and recurve it, though, in about a week's time or so as it moves off towards the west. And then, of course, you have potential tropical cyclone 16. Ophelia is the next name on the list. You can see the rain up and down the coast, or really from, say, Wilmington southward. But the movement's at 9 miles per hour, and the forecast track does take it down in towards the Carolinas, the Outer Banks. That's Morehead City. That's Hatteras up in that area there. You've got Ocracoke right there. 50 mile per hour winds Friday morning, Friday night. 60 mile per hour winds Saturday morning. Saturday evening over D.C. It will be weakening, of course. Look, this is warm water over the Pamlico Sound, the Albemarle Sound, so it's not going to weaken a lot until it gets up in towards the northeast part of North Carolina and the Virginia Beach area. Then things will start to weaken. So they're going to have to deal with it this weekend. There are watches, of course. You can see the blue here. Tropical storm warnings from basically Southport, Cape Fear, all the way up towards that Delaware, Maryland border, Delmarva area. And there are actually tropical storm surge watches as well, too. And you can see about 2 to 4 foot of surge. This whole area here in the Pamlico Sound, there's a bunch of creeks in here and up towards New Bern. They're going to see about 3 to 4 foot of water, and that can cause some flooding. But for us, look, see it spinning? And look at the dry air coming back down behind it. Oh, timed it perfectly for the weekend. And fall starts officially on Saturday, and that's when we're going to have the core of that cooler and drier air in place. You can see right now, City Furniture, look at that. Tyler and I were just watching it. There were a ton of love bugs. Oh, you can see a couple of them flying around. They're not there anymore. 86 degrees, 91 is what it feels like because that dew point's in the lower 70s. That's what's really going to change this weekend, and that's what's going to make it feel better. We've got mid-80s out there now, but look at those dew points. Yeah, mid-70s. The humidity's back, but look at the forecast for those dew points, Saturday and the Sunday, and then coming right back up. You can't time it better than that for a weekend. Rain, we will see some. There's nothing out there now. Boundary now has moved down to the south, but we will have about a 40 to 50% chance for showers and storms this afternoon. It's got about 4:30. See them coming in for Hernando and Citrus, and then look at the Bay Area, even over towards Bradenton, a few showers by 4:30, 5 o'clock. All of this has to sink southward through the area, so rain chances, not a lot, but through about, let's say, 7:30, 8:30 this evening, and then they fall apart and less than 5% or so for the next couple of days. So we're going to be basically dry. Close to 90 out there for today. Late afternoon, early evening showers and storms, about a 40 to 50% chance. 1 to 2 foot seas out there. The wind's out of the east-northeast still, so it's blowing offshore. Look how nice that looks. That's fantastic. 85 in the water. Friday, here we go. Look at this. I don't have rain in there at all. In fact, I don't have rain through the weekend. The next chance for rain is Monday and Tuesday. Both the humidity and the rain chances will be building back with that. So the 7-day forecast shows a fantastic fall weekend. It's nice to be able to say that. And then we bring back the heat and the humidity as we get into next week.
Enjoy it while we can, right? All right, thanks, Bobby.